Service Hall of Fame inductees.
Robert Bruton was a devoted family man, military hero, and educational pioneer in Brevard County. He served in World War II as a platoon leader of the 313th Regiment, 79th Infantry on the battlefield of Europe, and trained infantry troops as a company commander during the Korean War. Robert was a graduate of the U.S. Army Command and General Staff College and was honored with 4 military awards, including 2 Purple Hearts for battlefield wounds, the Silver Star, and French Croix de Guerre. Following his career in the Army, the then Lieutenant Colonel received a master's degree in education before moving his family to Brevard County in 1953. Robert became involved in community service and educating children. He remained in service to his country in the U.S. Army Reserves until 1960. As an educator, he began his career teaching at Melbourne Elementary School and became assistant principal at Ogallie Junior High School in 1957. He opened Sea Park Elementary as its first principal and was then principal of Central Junior High School. In September of '65, Robert came to Merritt Island to become the first principal of Merritt Island High School. He was a Bible teacher and deacon at the First Baptist Church of Merritt Island. Sadly, Robert passed away on September 17th of 2006 and is buried in Arlington National Cemetery. Catherine Ewood has honorably served the Brevard Public Schools in leadership for 50 years. Kathy began her career in education in 1964 as a teacher at Audubon Elementary. She swiftly rose through the ranks of leadership and became the first principal of Dr. W.J. Creel Elementary in 1971. As a young woman leader for Brevard Public Schools, she opened the doors as principal, friend, and advocate for over 45 years. From the onset of her career as a principal, she was a pioneer with an open concept school, which is basically a school without walls. This innovative environment of teaching and learning became a model within the district. Kathy and a team of teachers, students, and community members worked to have an official presidential dedication of Dr. W.J. Creel Elementary, and in February of 1976, First Lady Betty Ford spoke to the students, families, and community with the following remarks. So today I dedicate Creel School to all of you and to what you've learned and to what you will learn here. And thank you for asking me to share this special day. Kathy's leadership and knowledge not only impacted the teachers and students, but her knowledge and expertise has been shared with leaders throughout the school district. In 1986, Dr. W.J. Creel Elementary, under the watchful leadership of Kathy, was selected by the U.S. Department of Education as among the nation's best places where children succeed. Robert S. Bob Lay served his country honorably in the Marine Corps and the Army, including 3 tours in Vietnam, and retired as colonel after 30 years of service. During his military career, Colonel Lay was assigned as the Defense Coordinating Officer for the Department of Defense Disaster Response and Recovery Missions for Hurricane Andrew and for the Georgia wildfires. After his military retirement, he was employed by the Federal Emergency Management Agency. Bob served as the director of Brevard's emergency management team from 1997 to 2012, where he expanded the practices of public alerting and warning to include mass notification, media relations, social media, and digital billboards. Bob organized Brevard's Health Department, Housing and Human Services, hospitals, durable medical equipment providers, Space Coast Area Transit, and Florida Power and Light to support a special needs program. Bob's status as an emergency management icon is cemented through a significant statewide award that has been created in his name, the Florida Governor's Hurricane Conference's Bob Lay Emergency Management Award. His legacy lives on through the many emergency managers he trained and mentored. In January of 2016, Jack Masson retired after 47 years with the Brevard County Parks and Rec Department. Jack began his career in 1970 as an intern from his alma mater, the University of Florida. After graduation in 1972, he returned to Brevard and was hired as a recreation supervisor, beginning his long ascent to the top of the department, where in 2004 was named Deputy Department Director. Over the course of his 47 years, he was involved with the construction and management of 122 parks, 3 campgrounds, 3 golf courses, 6 nature centers, 42 beach accesses, 13 school athletic sites, and more than 17,000 acres of environmentally endangered lands, sanctuaries, and conservation areas. Jack also served the community through his participation with the Cocoa Rotary Club, Keep Brevard Beautiful, umpiring youth league games, and mentoring their leadership. Jack has received numerous recognitions for his efforts, including Brevard County's Excellence in Public Service Award, induction into the University of Florida's College of Health and Human Performance Alumni Hall of Fame, induction into the Space Coast Sports Hall of Fame, and the prestigious Paul Harris Fellow Award. Edward J. Richardson is regarded as a jurist known for integrity and fairness to all who stepped into his courtroom, and as a legal expert who holds the utmost respect for basic constitutional rights. A homegrown public servant in Brevard County, Judge Richardson attended Brevard Community College, moving on to the University of Florida, where he obtained a degree in economics before earning his law degree with honors at Florida State University. Judge Richardson began his career as a civil trial attorney in 1971, and in 1989 he was appointed by then Governor Bob Martinez as a circuit court judge, where he remained until his retirement in 2000. He finished his career in juvenile delinquency and dependency court, which was especially rewarding as the protection of children is his passion. Judge Richardson taught constitutional law at both the Citizens Academy and at the Law Enforcement Academy. He continues to teach, currently instructing as an adjunct professor at both the University of Colorado and University of Denver Law Schools. Due to his experience in criminal court, Judge Richardson is often asked to return to the bench in Brevard to preside over trials as a senior judge. As a resident for more than 40 years, Alberta Wilson has impacted Brevard through her involvement and leadership of numerous organizations. Alberta moved to Brevard in 1977 with her husband and 2 sons. She began working at Rockwell in human resources and then for the next 31 years at Boeing. Alberta enjoyed an exceptional career, but is known most for her contributions in the areas of equality and civic involvement. For more than 10 years, she served as president of the Cocoa Rockledge Civic League, and through her efforts she established a scholarship to help promising young students attend college and work closely with local leaders to improve opportunities for the disenfranchised. Alberta also served as the president of the Central Brevard NAACP for 9 years and is active in the League of Women Voters, where she has worked tirelessly on voter registration. Alberta was nominated by Dr. Maxwell C. King to serve on the State Board of Community Colleges and was appointed by Governors Lawton Chiles and Jeb Bush to serve on the BCC Board of Trustees for 4 terms. She is deeply involved with the National Congress of Black Women and has engaged with students as a rolling reader volunteer. Alberta is the recipient of numerous community awards, to include a Civil Rights Award from the Florida Human Rights Commission, the League of Women Voters Woman of Action Award, and the Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Day Award from Patrick Air Force Base. In 2017, Alberta was recognized with a Lifetime Achievement Award from the Central Brevard NAACP. Alberta is a Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Diamond Life member, and her name is proudly engraved on the Spacewalk wall.